You ready?
I guess. How is this working? Are we just...
I don't know, we're just playing.
Okay.
You're my co-counsel. You help me break into rooms to collect evidence, or so I'm told. The first turnabout. Sure. I don't have anything else unlocked, so...
I feel like I need snacks or something. Oh.
Alright, someone's gasping.
Oh.
Oh.
She's been bludgeoned.
Damn it, why me? I can't get caught, not like this. Bro, you murdered somebody. I've gotta find someone to pin this on. Okay, Buddha. Someone like him.
Hello?
I'll make it look like he did it. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. We're not good enough for number 1. You wanna voice Phoenix?
Sure.
Boy, am I nervous.
Right!
You could be Mia. Oh.
Oh! Boom.
Oh, hiya, Chief.
Whew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. Says a lot about you and your client as well.
Thanks.
Why are you just doing a smoker voice?
What do you mean?
Actually, it's because I owe him a favor.
It's like we finally see Phoenix as your Sonichu.
I hope not.
It's actually, I owe him a favor.
I'm not gonna do that voice.
A favor?
I think I'm gonna do like dumb American high school kid
He's
portrayed
Japanese.
in anime. Yeah, but like portrayed in anime, like the
He's
funny.
a
Like,
built Japanese dude.
I'm saying like I want to do a cliche like dude bro voice.
Fine. He
What
got
the
that
fuck do you want me? You want me to be a racist Japanese man?
Ooh, sugoi.
Sure.
Boom.
Be punchy. You mean you knew the defendant before this case?
Yeah. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him.
He helped Phoenix pass the bar exam, alright.
He's one of the reasons I became an attorney.
Yeah, I can look at the court record right now.
It kind of looks like one of those cookies,
Yeah, one of my favorite cookies.
honey biscuits.
Yeah. Larry Butts!
It looks like the dude from the cyberpunk anime.
Larry Butts! Well, that's news to me.
I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much.
It's over. My life, this is Butts talking.
Yeah.
Everything, it's all over. ... Is that your client screaming over there?
Yeah, it's him. What a card.
Death, despair, oh! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die!
Jesus.
He's got that noose tied already in the courtroom. It sounds like he wants to die. Wow!
Oh, very observant, Mia. You'll make a great sidekick. Yeah.
Nick!
Hey there, Larry.
Dude, I'm so guilty.
Whoa.
Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die.
Why is he ready to die?
Oh no.
What's wrong, Larry?
He probably has some loan sharks. Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Aw, Nick, you gotta tell me who took my baby away.
Hello? You keep... Okay, I'm back. Sorry, it keeps freezing.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I got through all my voice lines.
The person responsible for your girlfriend's death?
Is this the... Is this in the head with the parentheses? Is that what this means?
Yeah.
Alright, can I be funny? You spent a lot of money on this, so I should use it.
Yeah, sure.
The newspapers say it was you.
Could you even hear it? Did it
Yeah.
work?
It's
Oh, okay.
very slight, subtle.
That's what I wanted. I don't want it to be loud.
Oh, my name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story.
Oh, God.
My first case is a fairly simple one.
Simple.
A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her.
But
Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true.
Ew.
He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I could say though, it's usually not his fault, he just has terrible luck.
damn.
I don't know why I'm making Phoenix sound like a himbo or something. Like,
But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. And and I owe him one, which is why I took the case to clear his name. And that's just what I'm gonna do.
do we get to look at ourselves?
Eventually. August 3rd, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 2.
Oh, shit.
Ah, here we are.
Oh, this music's so good.
You want
Alright.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts.
Oh my god, there's so many characters.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. What?
That's good.
Can you not
No.
tell me that's the voice coming from Pain?
That sounds like Pain speaking, yeah.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Eh,
Go on.
Phoenix is really exuding, like, beta energy.
Mr. Wright? This is your first trial, is it not?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous.
Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I'm having fun.
Yeah.
Mr. Wright, given the circumstances.
It kind of sucks that there's a little bit of lag, so like I have to pause so much.
I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness.
Yes, Your Honor.
Now we gotta do a fucking test now.
Oh, hands shaking, eyesight fading.
Bro needs to eat some cookies. His blood sugar's dropping.
The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case.
Ah,
Who's the defendant?
Larry Butts.
Yes. The defendant? Oh, fuck.
well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor.
Correct.
Did you know the answer to that, or?
Yeah, it's like, it's the defendant. What the fuck? Do you know how a jury works?
I strictly only know how the Phoenix Wright Universe Court of Law works, despite never playing a game.
Oh.
Just keep your wits about you and you'll be fine. Do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name?
Woo, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's... wait, oh. No, wait, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here.
Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name?
Oh, the victim. Oh, of course. I know the victim's name.
Yeah, her name's like Mia Khalifa, isn't it?
What? No. I just forgot temporarily.
I think I feel migraine coming on. Just like me, let's go. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court records. Just press tab to check it at any time, okay?
Yeah.
Imagine if I just turned to, I'm just like, remember, you can use E to open your inventory.
Oh. It's Cindy, bro.
My bad, it's Cindy.
Cindy Stone.
Winston Payne, 52. Lacks present, generally bad at getting his points across. Remember, check it off and do it for me, please. I'm begging you.
That's alright. Who's the victim in the case?
Cinder block.
Cinder block.
I don't want to screw up my first case.
The victim's name is Cindy Stone.
Correct. Now tell me what was the cause of death?
Bludgeoned.
Hit with blunt object.
Yeah, that one. I wish it just said bludgeoned. I've been
Blood.
bludgeoned. I got bludgeoned in my pinky.
She was she was struck once by a blunt object.
Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure.
Well then, first, a question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor.
As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was?
The murder weapon was the statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim.
I see. The court accepts it into evidence.
Yippee. A statue in the shape of the Thinker. It's rather heavy.
Hmm.
Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use tab to check the court record frequently. Thank you, Mia.
Yes.
Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness.
The prosecution calls... How do I do an old man voice? Ah! The prosecution... I can't.
I don't know, man.
The prosecution calls the defendant Mr. Butts to the stand.
I'm just like really straining.
Chief, what do I do now?
Pay attention, you don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance
Information.
to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Lip bite.
Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad.
Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy! We were great together. We were Romeo, Juliet, Cleopatra, and Mark Antony.
Didn't they all die?
I wasn't
pretty
dumped.
good.
She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me ever. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you described is generally what we mean by dumped. God damn.
Don't hurt yourself.
In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies, all of it lies. I don't believe a word of it.
Oh.
Your Honor, the passport, the victim's passport, according to this, she was embarrassed until the day before she died. Victim apparently arrived home in Paris 7:30 at the day before the murder.
Okay, July 30th. Got home.
Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder.
Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude! We could clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now?
Damn, he's baiting him so hard.
Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question.
Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I?
Yeah, stop him from answering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to the case.
Oof. Whips.
Yeah.
Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? Not cheating, she-dog. I'm gonna die, I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I met her in, I'm going to get the bottom of this.
Let's continue with the trial, shall we?
I believe the accused motives is clear enough to everyone.
Yes, quite.
Oh boy, this is not looking so good. So not looking good.
Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Gulp! Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't.
Oh, he went. What do I do?
Have him answer honestly, otherwise it's like...
Yeah.
What is that crime called? Perjury or something?
Yeah, perjury.
Perjury! Oh no!
I know, I'll send him a signal.
I think I messed up.
Tell the truth.
Yeah, I was there. I went.
Order! Well, Mr. Butts.
Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so like, I didn't see her. Oh, that's his voice?
What the fuck?
Get out of the defendant's side! That's his voice!
I guess so, yeah.
Lying!
Oh, I like it when his eyes are all big.
The prosecution... No, I'm not doing that. The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying.
Well, that simplifies matters. Who was your witness?
The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. Miss Stone's sugar daddy! He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime.
What the fuck?
Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is bad.
On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawwit to the stand!
Oh, that's the guy that... Okay.
Mr. Sawit! His name's a pun.
Mr. Saw It.
You sell newspaper subscriptions, this is correct.
Oh, yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Sawyer, you may proceed with your testimony.
What do we have to say about him? Who saw Larry flee the sea? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but he killed her.
Yeah, we know that.
Yeah.
Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder.
Witness testimony. All right. I was going to. God damn it! I really don't. All right. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it was strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I
Quailed.
quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there.
Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that.
Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout?
Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Saw used was one of those, Your Honor. I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Electricity to Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime.
Noon to 6 p.m. What time was she? Was it 10?
1 p.m. was when
Oh.
she was murdered. Time of death between 4 and 5. He's immediately lying. She died at 4, the earliest, and he said it was 1 p.m.
Yeah, the autopsy. Wait. Go back. What the?
We'll be able to tear apart his testimony soon.
you'll be able to grab that shit.
Yes, Your Honor.
You may begin your cross-examination.
Cross-examination, Your Honor.
All right, Wright. This is it. The real deal.
What am I doing here? Who am I?
What the?
What are you even
What am I
saying?
supposed to do?
Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave.
Why is he so stupid?
Lies? What? He's lying?
Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty?
Oh, how do I prove he's not?
You hold the key. It's in the evidence, the heart of the cards. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court records and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face.
Well, the time of death and then the autopsy.
Okay.
Open the court record with tab and then point out the contradictions in testimony.
Oh shit. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it was strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go outside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone.
I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m.
Hold it.
1 p.m. Are you certain? That's you. I got excited.
1 p.m. Are you certain?
Yes, absolutely.
1 p.m.? Right. Doesn't that seem strange to you? Present some evidence to contradict him.
The time was 1 p.m.
Percent.
4 p.m.
You found the body at 1 p.m., you're sure?
Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain.
Frankly, I find that hard to believe.
Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes that the time of death sometime after 4. There was no body to find at 1 p.m.
Oh, Phoenix, you.
How do you explain this 3-hour gap?
Oh, that. Oh, Eric.
This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time.
After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sawyer, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question.
Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. I wish I had soundboard so I could like spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart.
Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again?
The time of discovery.
Yeah.
I'm yawning.
You see, when I found the body, I heard the time.
There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding.
I see you've heard a voice saying in the time of the tape program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Right.
There's a fucking blackout
You know
in
what
the
to do.
apartment.
I've got this one. Alright, you gotta
Dumb
add that to
idiot.
your testimony?
Stupid idiot.
Hey, when I found the body at the time. There was a voice saying the time was probably coming from the television.
Press him!
The television can't be on.
Are you sure it was a TV and not a radio?
I don't know what that has to do with anything.
I know.
Well, no, I guess it might have been a radio.
Incidentally, there was no radio on the premises. There was only one large television. Right.
Hell yeah.
I can't put my finger on it, but something about this seems fishy.
Bitch, the power was out.
Something about hearing the television. The witness has testified he heard the time. Alright, let's present some evidence. Blackout.
Hold it right. Wait.
Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it.
Sweat for me, man!
You couldn't have heard a television or a video.
Gah! Hey, well, here. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawyer?
No, I find it quite puzzling myself, quite. His hair moves. He's wearing a wig.
Toupee!
I remember now. Mr. Sawyer, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught.
My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body.
Very well, Mr. Sawyer. Let's hear your testimony once more, please.
Oh my god.
Alright, hearing the time.
Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. What? That must have been what I saw.
What?
You saw a clock? Explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness.
Gladly.
Alright. Alright, we already know to get to the point. Here, there's murder weapon.
What about the murder? Does he not know that it's a statue? That everyone already knows what the weapon is? That's funny. Yeah, that's it.
Wait, just
Fuck.
Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock?
Ooh, the music!
You, with your objections and your evidence, just who do you think you are?
Just answer the question, Mr. Saw It.
hey, I saw it there. Okay, there's a clock.
Your Honor, if I may.
Yes, Mr. Payne.
As the witness stated, the statue is indeed a clock. The neck is switched. The neck is a switch, you just tilt it, and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies.
What?
He heard the time from it, which that proves that he hit her with it, and that's why he mistaked for hearing it. Oh my god, I'm so smart.
The murder weapon was a table clock after all.
What, are you laughing at me?
No, you got it.
Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with his testimony now?
Yes.
Yes.
Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness has testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction.
Indeed.
The witness knew it was a clock because he...
Went into the apartment.
You're
lying.
You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder.
Oh yeah, prove it. Prove I went in there.
I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her.
Yeah.
You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That sound was the sound you heard.
He has a block head from the back.
Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Saw It. The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time.
What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture.
Baseless.
I think I'm being pretty based, you beta.
Yeah. I'm pretty based. You're the beta cuck here. Look at the witness's face.
Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock?
I never. Look, the clock, saw it.
Wait, he threw his toupee at Phoenix?
Shut up! I hate you. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn, give him death.
Order. Oh my god, I can't do the voices. Ugh.
Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claim.
Mr. Wright,
Your Honor?
you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence?
The whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully. Your Honor? The sound Mr. Saw heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply...
Try sounding the clock?
Yeah. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. May I have the clock, Your Honor? I asked the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:52.
8:25.
That certainly is a strange way to announce the time.
He's the thinker.
Well, he is the thinker after all.
So we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright?
Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now?
It's gonna be like 11
It's
or
gonna be
something.
off by a few hours, yeah. 11:25.
Yeah. It's 11:25. Ah!
That's awesome.
As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Saw had heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawhead. What, try to talk your way out of this one.
I hope he rips off the back of his hair and throws it at Phoenix.
You forgot one thing.
Uh-oh, what's he talking about now?
While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it wasn't running 3 hours slow the day of the murder?
Oh my god.
If you can't prove that, you don't have a case.
Oh, he's right. How am I gonna prove that? Damn it, I was so close.
Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim.
Yes, Your Honor.
This means I cannot let you indict a witness. Unfortunately.
He's sad. The judge is sad about it.
This ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sawt. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happened. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal!
Self-report.
You lawyers are all slime.
You have a lawyer right now. Bro.
Grr, I almost had him. Sorry, Larry, I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now.
Guess you'll just have to die, Larry, my dude. No more
Sorry.
butts for the world.
Bye, Larry.
Not so fast, Mr. Sawt.
Mia, I mean Chief.
Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think! Think!
But Chief, it's over.
What will you have after everything? I can't...
I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that.
Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still learn. Try thinking out of the box. Be the thinker.
Ugh.
Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it.
She's explaining
Ask
all
yourself,
this.
why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof.
She probably, because she travels a lot, so she probably got it as a gift.
Right, Mr.
Right,
Wright?
right.
Right.
You think of a reason as, yeah. I like to imagine she's like explaining all this, and Phoenix is just staring at her tits, like, oh, yes.
Uh-huh. Yeah, a model.
What do we
She
do?
lived in an apartment by herself, but came from Paris.
Yeah, she was just traveling. I
And-
don't know if that warrants 3 hours, but we could try.
Yes.
Wait.
This is off topic, but you probably haven't, but there's been like an animation meme going around of like, I saw her kitty and I couldn't stop looking at her face. Because I'm a
Oh, I've
nasty
seen
dog.
I've heard the audio.
That's what I think of every time she pops up on screen.
I am staring at her face.
Face.
Maybe I can prove it.
You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it!
This bitch travels.
Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim?
Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt.
Ha! Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off.
Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow.
The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. Which, -3 hours.
Yo!
That works on a 12-hour clock.
When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there.
And the thinker never announces.
See, I didn't even think of that, but that makes sense now. Yay.
Yeah, I
So
was
it was
thinking of like, if this takes place in Japan, that's like a 9-hour discrepancy. But like,
yeah. You go the other way, it's 3 hours.
I think too much of military time.
Yeah.
The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast.
Oh, shit.
The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home.
Who travels with a clock?
Well, he's probably got it from Paris, because, like, maybe the Thinker statue's in Paris.
Really?
I don't know, I imagine. There's museums there.
That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in their apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Saw It, or should I say, Mr. Did It?
What? Bro just had a seizure?
Bro didn't update his rabies shot.
Order, I say. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness?
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly.
Yeah, we did that in like 40 minutes.
Eh. I don't know, I feel like that's pretty average time.
And find the true culprit at the same time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts,
Yeah!
guilty.
Woo! Confetti! They got confetti coming down from the ceiling, man.
Yeah.
And with that, this court is adjourned.
Yay! Now we can go
Yay.
home and get high.
It turns out that Frank Saw It was a common burglar. He posed a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house.
Escalating a burglary to murder is extremely rare.
Fucking, yeah.
That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Saw It let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Saw It grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find.
August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2.
Woo, I still can't believe we won.
Right, good job in there. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Tits, I mean, thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you.
Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there.
I forgot the victim's name. I owe it to you.
It's been a while since I've seen the trial end on such a satisfying note.
I've never seen the Chief looking this happy.
She's gonna die, ain't she?
If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel.
My life is over.
Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now?
Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Get this man an award.
Why is he suicidal? Like, what's happening?
The love of
Wait,
his
no.
life got murdered.
Bad. Bad, bad, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed.
But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever.
Larry, she was a gold digger. Never mind.
Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butt's innocent. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate dinner, movie, my treat. Oh no, I couldn't.
Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook.
He's doing the thing Chopper does.
Oh, he is. He's doing the funny thing.
Funny eye. Not in an Asian type of way, though.
Yeah.
Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present.
There's a murder weapon. Well, how did you get this? This is
A
supposed to be in
present
the...
for me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her.
What? Well,
Bro-
why was
bro.
it from France? Why was it
I made
sent to
one
France?
for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick.
He got so serious when he started talking to you. He was like talking to the woman and he's like, hey, woman. And he's like,
Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick.
Dude
and,
has Sanji cadences when he talks to people.
and she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you just wanna cry?
Larry.
Are you so sure?
does he call him Larry, isn't it?
Excuse me? Huh?
Isn't it Harry? Is it Larry?
Larry.
Or Harry? Oh.
That's Larry.
Yeah, why did you say Harry earlier? That was
Because she
weird.
was saying Harry.
Harry Butts. Harry
Harry Butts. I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh? I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him?
Oh yeah, right.
Oh god.
What the heck is she talking about?
I don't know what you're supposed to be offering. The autopsy report?
This is
No.
this is what she looked like when she was dead and on the floor.
Yeah. What? There you go, Larry. Proof.
It's okay, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll forget about her soon enough. Look, I'm gonna head home. Thanks, ton, eh?
Guess that wasn't the right thing to show him.
Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself.
Ah.
Right. Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off?
Wow.
Yeah, I guess so.
Say, how about dinner? On me. We'll
Oh,
drink a toast to innocent butts.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him?
Yeah, part at least.
You have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks?
Drinks. And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said,
"Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends."
but I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us unless you count the clock he gave Mia.
You're not getting paid.
I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon gonna be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep.
Oh no.
Mia, no.
The end.
Dude.
Cool, we beat episode 1.